Namaskar farmer friends. Today we are into custard apple plantation in Bid district. It is closer to, it is eastern to the Bid city. Now we are into the November month, end of the November month, closer to. Now the harvesting is about to be completed within 15 days, right? Max 15 days. Now what to do next? That is very important in the custard apple plantations. See, in northern hemisphere, like India is in northern hemisphere, so our can say plantation techniques are based on the northern hemisphere. Same in southern hemisphere, exactly opposite conditions are there. Now in northern hemisphere, largely the pruning of these trees is done in the month of March, April. That is the best time to prune the excessive branches. Now cutting of these branches depends on the location and the weather conditions of that area. If the weather conditions are mild, then normally the pruning is done in the month of May. But if the, I can say, extreme weather conditions are there, like we are into the Marathwada area, where the extreme conditions are there, temperature rises above around 30-35 degrees Celsius in the month of March. From that time, actually the pruning of the excessive branching is done. Now, along with the pruning, here, whatever dead branches are there, these are removed. At the same time, whatever excess kinds of fruits are there, which are left over, which are either destroyed, disturbed, or which are not, can say, taken by the, can say, market. So those fruits need to be plucked and needs to be destroyed. That is second thing which needs to be done. Second thing, once the proper pruning is done, within around 1 month, when we start the flowering of the next season. For that purpose, if there are excess leaves, for that purpose, foliation is one of the important step which is needed. Right. And for foliation, sometimes the urea is used or some other type of whatever market available, market in the market, whatever types of chemicals are available, according to the variety of the apple, let's say this custard apple, those chemicals are used. But normally the urea is used, and a proper proportion of that urea is essential. Right. So these two things are done. But before that, once the custard apples are harvested, whatever strength is there, whatever can say, whatever can say strength is there in the tree, that is actually removed. So before going for the pruning of the tree, before the end of the, can say, before the start of the spring season, here more and more inputs are needed, right? So right now we are in this month of November. Probably in the first week of December we'll go for, I can say, uptaking, maximum uptaking. So now if you look at this soil, now in this soil, which is largely acidic soil, the uptaking is one major problem. So to cover that problem, so that plants can take more and more nutrients, will imply some of the things from the drip irrigation, along with some of the chemicals, but largely organic content is increased in that. Then we'll go for, let's say, exfoliation, natural foliation of this, and then pruning is done in the month of March. So myself, Arsantosh for 5 bucks of tea. Thank you, sir.